Morning, everybody. It is Sunday, July 7th, 2024. I'm once again back in my beloved Mount Rogers NRA. I'm near Hurricane Campground, near Troutdale, Virginia. I'm going to do about a 5-mile loop. I'm going to do a small section of the Virginia Highlands Horse Trail that I've never done before. So, as always, come along with me and let's get going. Well, pile of bear scat, and I just took my trekking pole to poke it, and it's extremely fresh. So all these years and all the bears I've seen, maybe I'll finally get one on video, as long as he's a safe distance away. If it was wintertime and the leaves were off, you could get a good view of Hurricane Knob right over there. Man, this is pretty steep. It's already getting kind of humid. I know the camera's not going to depict it, but it's been a steep climb up through here. I just came across second pile of bear scat. It wasn't quite as fresh as the first one. As far as I know, there's no views on this hike. That is, I say, as far as I know. So it's another one of those nice woodsy hikes. Anyway, about half of this hike will utilize Forestry Road 650 because the horse trail follows it for, I don't know, a mile or so. Plus, the road also is the AT high water route. So I will be taking that back down the ridge to close the loop. This thing's kicking my butt. It's a terrible thing to get old. I've probably mentioned before the Virginia Highlands Horse Trail is the longest trail, single trail that goes through the Mount Rogers NRA, and it's very nearly 80 miles long. I think like 79.8. The next nearest in distance is the Appalachian Trail, and it's almost 68 miles through the NRA. I've done all the AT many years ago, but hadn't really concentrated on the Virginia Highlands Trail until the last couple of years. I mean, I've hiked some of it, you know, over and over, but to want to do all of it, like I say, maybe, I don't know, 7 or 8 years ago, I decided to make my goal of hiking every trail in the Mount Rogers NRA. And there's close to 500 miles of it, of trails. I guess I've done 75–80% of it. For years, I just stayed in the western section, doing those trails over and over. I just heard something. Anyway, sticking around that section plus White Top Mountain. Finally leveled out a little bit. This will probably be where me and the bear scare each other going through this overgrowth. Anyway, this will come out in junction with the Appalachian Trail. Back 3 or 4 months ago, I guess, I was doing another section of the Virginia Highlands Horse Trail, and I came out on the other side of where I'm going to junction today. But I'll be taking the same route back out as I did that day. Finally, or so I think, topped out. It's perfectly level through here. Well, I think I'm going to start doing like I was doing a few years ago, and of course subscribers and all have changed since then. I think I'm going to start doing a couple of channel shout outs on every video. Not going to be in any particular order, but trust me, if we follow each other's channels, I will get around to you. So today, and like I say, I'm no particular order, just kind of as they pop into my head. So today the channels are Age with Age's Adventures. He's from Canada, I think more specifically Vancouver Island, British Columbia. I think that's right. And the other one will be Uncle Joe Hikes. He's a good old southern boy like me. I think he's he's out of Georgia. But I'll leave a link in the description below. Get a chance, go check out their channels. Man, it's been nothing but level ground for the last 3/4 of a mile or so. I'm not complaining. When I tie this section together with the next one up, I think of the 80-mile horse trail. I think I should be close to 30 miles of it. So yeah, I got a ways to go, and a lot of it, you know, a lot of logistics in it. unless you were going to through hike the whole thing, and I don't have time for that. So last weekend I went out on a scouting mission, drove some of the forest roads to find some where it crosses, you know, different trailheads, to try to work out piecing it all together. Oh man, look here. Of course, I'm in bear country. The whole NRA is full of bears. There are the rattles. Yeah, he's not too happy with me. Well, I hope you could pick up the rattles, the sound of the rattles. Good thing I looked down right when I did. He was right on the trail. Believe it or not, after all these years, that's only the second rattlesnake I've come across while hiking. The other one was about 10 years ago up at McAfee Knob along the Appalachian Trail. I've seen, well, counting rattlesnakes now, I've seen every critter with the exception of a coyote while hiking. I mean, I've seen plenty of coyotes in my life, but I've never seen one while I was out hiking. Had a fox one time coming down a trail. Must have been preoccupied because he almost came right up on me before he saw me and got spooked. Bears, yeah. Deer, oh my God, if I had $1 for every time I've seen a deer. Seen one bobcat cross the trail in front of me. I didn't have enough zoom to pick him up real good, but yep, and that was my second rattler. Well, I didn't get no view. At least got something a little exciting. Make that 5 piles of bear scat. Okay, finally coming out to the junction of the AT. Now, like I said, I don't remember, 3 or 4 months ago maybe, I came up the AT, did that section of the horse trail, and looped back around and came back down through here. So now I've pieced those two sections together. I'm gonna take the AT back down to Dickey Gap and then the high water route back down to close the loop. Okay folks, I'm on the AT now, and there's yet another pile of bear scat. I think that's, let's see, that's my 9th pile I've come across. I can hear 16, Route 16 down there. You probably can too, the cars I mean. All right, I'm almost back to the car. Well, what this hike lacked in views, it made up for with a ton of bear scat and, oh, getting up close and personal with the rattlesnake. As always, thanks for coming along with me. There's another one in the books, and until next time.